Religion comes to you 5 times a day, maybe more, rattles your windows and shakes down your walls, delivered piping hot, full volume. But for politics, there's no better place than the local tea shop, the Awa, to discuss the day's news. Of course, one of the not-so-charming things about the decrepit is that a lot of things just plain don't work. Elevators, for example. Fair enough, I don't mind the 7 flights of stairs. But as my health deteriorates, it wears on me. Yes, I envy the Kairenes with their talent for and joy in social relations, the endless interaction. Skills cultivated from birth in this, the most densely populated city in the world. Something is under my skin. Two-bird style. I figure so much the better. I can fold it all back into my work. But I'm playing a dangerous game. Half the city's population lacks running water, and for days on end, my taps too run dry. A good ruin? No. Nothing but rubble, as far as the eye can see. The city and I share the same fates, slowly being pulverized until there is nothing left but dust and sunlight.
God. Okay.
I begin work on Flaubert's The Temptation of St. Anthony, the Egyptian desert solitaire who figures to be one of the threads in my Cairo tapestry. But is this wise?
One more day. Oh, Cairo, one more day gone. Surely I used to be less miserable. Surely I used to be less miserable.
Surely I used to be less miserable. Even as I hammer away at the script, the rhythms of the city infiltrate from all sides. Something I can't explain is underway, all conspiring to feed my vague and growing sense of apprehension.
Fuck are all these ants? Christ almighty.
I'm descending, attracting strange and inexplicable events. I soldier on, regardless. The important thing is to keep working, to gather the footage I came here for. And today I've scheduled to shoot with Osama, my production assistant, and a local poet named Yahya.
عايزك يا عم انت خد.
We meet at the Awa. The shot will be built around a short poem by Yahya entitled Intimate Strangers.
drama. This is the and then I cover the bowl. Wow, you're looking very poetic today. Are you feeling poetic? I'm feeling dreamy. You know a little bit about Osama, I think. And then he finishes his voiceover again. The last couple of lines. In fact, you might even get a word for a long shot of him watching the mic.
Strange intimacies between unknowns, singular looks that affect us strangely. The mute cries of souls in distress.
Two birds arrives in the city of his dreams, scripts in hand, or at least certain themes, threads, St. Anthony and the Western lands and all the rest, and then circumstances and the city itself impinge on all this and change the destination. Yes, an untidy combination, an unruly mob, Flaubert, Burroughs, Dolphin, Naropa, El Ghazali, Ibn Khaldun. You keep company with this crowd and you too can end up living on a street of ruined houses. As the days slip by, my carefully crafted sense of self fragments. Call it an occupational hazard.
You've no idea how low I can sink. How far two birds can fall, no idea. It's a city. Qu'un corps, un jour de passer. D'autrefois pourtant je n'étais pas si misérable.
When in doubt, reach for the stars, the stellas. There's the ticket, the appropriate response. My weaknesses bubble to the surface like sores erupting. I try to inoculate myself against such cataclysms, but my record is imperfect.
Wear and tear of it all.
St. Anthony, the ultimate vain decadent, Nietzsche called him, nothing but me in the heart of this hard-bitten ascetic.
You've no idea.
He's anything but holy, the opposite of service. Pure Homo sapiens sapien.
No idea. Zone 7. Not what I expected either.
Yeah, tell me about it. Cairo. Not quite the Zone 7 I'd imagined either. I'd somehow dreamed of a future, stylistic and noir, a la Blade Runner or Neuromancer. Not this grinding down. The sorrowful truth is, there is no happiness after the fall, no accumulation of merit either. My modus operandus, there's a terrible toll. I'm identified, possessed, losing control. Why?
Oh, the city presses in from all sides.
It's this city, these streets, these people, this culture, my contradictions, the density of the day-to-day. Look at this kid. He flashed by in about 2 seconds in episode 54. Watch the mobility of expression, the quickness, the range of emotion, the joy. 2.3 seconds. Or this guy selling perfume from a briefcase. He's got about 7 things going on at once. He's sizing up the mark, me. He's working on Osama, checking in on his buddies, bargaining, handling his bottles, watching out for cops because it's all illegal, scanning for new marks, talking a blue streak. He's got grace under pressure, for God's sakes, like a true Kyrene. It's a beautiful thing, but the effect of all this on all sides at all times is a disaster for the self, myself, that sits there listening like a bump on a log, way too slow sipping my warm club soda. Yeah, sure, everybody's got a culture, all the same in their limitations, all striving to usurp the dialogue, all landscapes to be traversed, of course. But I'm the one sitting here like a lump.
You look just like George Bush, he kept insisting. Beat them, crush them, see them suffer. I suffer enough myself. It's the drinking. Encore un jour de passé. Autrefois pourtant je n'étais pas si misérable.
You look just like George Bush, he tells me. Me, the one who talks about Zone 7 and quick shift theater and cybernautic navigation and all the rest, and it's him playing himself like an instrument. We don't need no stinking edit, they say. You got tech, but we got the technique.
How to speak straight from the heart without embarrassing us both. It's the money, don't you see? The wear and tear of it.
Not to mention the subconscious stuff that no doubt runs even deeper. Oh, I can see it in the rushes, see it in the eyes, the skipping, furtive glances. Raw stock never lies. We leave that to the edit, where the ephemeral flow gets riven into a linear story. But it's all a big lie, a slick production, an illusion, a mining operation. From station to station and state to state, an M.O. that takes its toll. I am dying, Egypt, dying.
I suffer enough myself.
That's the fasting. In the words of Mullah Nasruddin, he who sleeps on the king's highway loses either his hat or his head. And they'll strip the flesh off your bones in this country, leave you for dead. And me, I'm sitting here behind, way slow, lacking grace. That's it, shattered. My wits begin to turn. The city is still there. Zone 7 is out there. I can feel it. I can imagine it. But oh, how great the gap.